YouTube, and today we're going to be reviewing some of my dad's fountain pens. He has like 8 or 9, and today we're going to be reviewing some of my dad's fountain pens for beginners. My name is Arav Oza. Let's get started with the video.
Hey folks, my name is Jamie Oza. I'm Arav's dad, and we're gonna reviewing my pens here, which I started from the beginner version to I went to the professional version, medium professional, not to the high professional, but intermediate. And I have some of the inks that also we're gonna review it. But when a person wants to start with penmanship or a fountain pen collections, I struggle to find a good pen in a right budget. So I want to present to you what I found for the beginners to start with, and that will help you to pursue your hobby of penmanship in a right budget, and you don't want to expense too much onto it to begin with. So let's get started. So first, I would recommend you want to start with just basic kind of pen. You don't want to go too fancy or too expensive, because you want your hands to get used to with the fountain pen writing, because these days we all write with the ball pens and stuff like those, which is very pressurized writing, and in fountain pen you don't require the pressure. So to get used to it, start with something like I started with called the Dryden. The Drydens have a very nicely made pen, the metal bodies here. The nibs, as you can see, the nibs are stainless steel, and these nibs, the size is a medium, and the medium size is good for the beginners because they get used to with the flow of the ink when they write. So the medium nibs is good to write with for the beginners. I chose this one, and I wrote it with this one. You will never go wrong with this. On Amazon it's like $20, so it's not very expensive, and this write very smoothly. You will love it. To people, you can show off to the people when you write it. They will love it too. Nice and bold handwriting, nice ink flow, can't complain. It comes with a cartridge in it. Also it comes with the converter. I like this because it comes with a converter, because converter is something you can use your own ink when you want it. So it's very easy to change the color, and you can choose whatever color you like, whatever ink you like in it. Nice balance on the ink pen. This one has a very good balance. Whenever you write it, you can totally feel that you have a very good balance of the pen when you write. So second one, the next one is, the next two are just like similar for the one of them is a Dryden, and the other one is the Chinese manufacturer. But these pens, why I like it, why I pursue them, because first I use the medium nib, then I wanted to go a cheaper one, the budget class or economic class. I wanted to go fine and extra fine, so I choose these two companies. The Dryden makes the fine nib into the hidden nib version, so that you can see the nib is hidden in this one. You cannot see the nib, but it's still a fountain pen with the very same amount of elegancy, same weight, and same kind of perfect writing on this one. But this is a fine, so just be careful when you are a beginner. If you start with the fine, you will start it to scratch the paper, and that's not good for the fountain pen nibs. That's why you want to practice with the medium first, then go on to the finer version of it. Again, as this is not very expensive, 18 bucks or 20 bucks on Amazon. That's about this one. The third one is I have here is the Chinese company. I have to read the name, is Hongdian Fresh series. This Hongdian Fresh series, all black. I like this one because it's all black. It's all professional look, all metal body. Even the nib is metallic black, stainless steel though, but still a metallic black. The whole black. It's like a very professional look with this pen. It has an extra fine nib, which is 0.5 in when you use any kind of gel pens or anything. The nib is very extra fine. I use normally for signing checks or invoices and stuff like those, signing off. So this is very good for signing when you have to diligently sign something. The third one is my favorite amongst the economical class, is the Lamy Safari Special Edition 2021. The reason it's favorite, it's very lightweight. You cannot tell that this is a fountain pen compared to all the other three. The other three was metal compared to this has a plastic body. You may feel at first that it is a cheap quality material, but it's not, because when you start writing it, you'll fall in love with it. The nib here is a black stainless steel, but it's a broad nib. So the good advantage about the broad nib is you can write it, but it never stops the ink flow. It is very good, broad nib, and Lamy Safari, the quality is amazing. It's a German made. You cannot argue for the quality in this one. Not very expensive again, $36. I bought it at stylo.ca. Very cheap, but very, very tough pen. You can write however pages you wanted to write. It will never break the nib or any problem with the nib. So that's your next go-to pen after you continue from step up. After that, I prefer that you go to the Parker IM. Parker IM is just an advanced version of these medium point fountain pens. This is the Parker IM pen. Parker is a symbol of professionalism and a symbol of someone who cares about their pens, who love the pen collection. So they start with Parker. Anywhere you see a pen collector or penmanship person, always have to have a Parker in their collection. So this is my first Parker. It's a stainless steel point, medium nib again. The body is plastic because it's not very expensive Parker. It's the cheapest Parker version you can get. It's $38-39. It was on sale, but usually it's $48-49. It was $10 off. But this is the cheapest Parker fountain pen version you can find. It's very nice. No complaints, but I mean you cannot go wrong with, if you love Parker's brand, you can just get one of these and you'll be happy with it. So next we will is the Twins. I call them Twins because they both are from Scrivener. This is a German company, and they are twins because when it was time for me to upgrade myself after writing with other pens, I could not decide whether I wanted to go one or the other, so I bought both of them. So the difference is in the color. The one Scrivener is a black one and the other one is a silver one. Looking like that, they looks the similar, but when you open them, you can see the difference. The nibs are gold plated. They are gold plated with 18 karat nibs, and they are iridium based. So this is the difference compared to what you have between the other fountain pens that you saw. Okay, so yes, so these Scrivener pens, they are gold nibbed, gold plated by 18 karat gold, and they are iridium point. So these are medium iridium point. The metal is iridium and they're plated with gold. Now, I tell you what's the difference between the gold plated and iridium nib compared to the stainless steel. So when you will go more advanced into the fountain pens, you write with these two pens and you wrote with the other stainless steel nibs, you will feel the difference immediately right away, because the gold plated writes super smooth. The color that they brings out from the ink is amazing. So these two pens, when you write with them, it's completely different experience when you write with the stainless steel. I'm not saying that these are not good pens. These are all good pens. It's just that experiencing writing them is totally different, because the gold is a softer material and the nibs that made up of gold tends to write more softly onto the paper compared to the stainless steel. Although the Lamy Safari, they make the stainless steel nibs as smooth as the gold, you won't see the difference. But just for me, I think the gold nibs is something I would prefer to write after experiencing the difference. But yeah, do experience yourself, try it out between them, and then see which one you like, and you decide for yourself. So these are the next step up. As they are gold plated and the high quality, these are a little bit higher price, $70 on Amazon. but it is what you paid for. When you pay for the cost of the pen a little bit higher, you get the quality. So there is no compromise here. So next step up we are going is we are going as a Parker Sonnet. Parker Sonnet is one of the high-end Parker pens. So high-end Parker pens are the, like, you know, Parker Sonnet and the Parker 51 and other type of models. So this is Parker Sonnet. The reason I like it because the color is beautiful. It's my favorite pens amongst the top line. And now you're going top line, that means now you're talking more than $100. So this one is $150. I got it on sale. And this is again the gold nib here. And you can see that the nib is a little bit bigger than the other stainless steel Parker. It's a gold nib and it's right beautifully. It's magically on the paper, like it's like smoothest thing on the paper. It's as I said, it comes at $150, and we are going a little bit step up one at a time. And the next one we are going is Platinum Century from Japan. This is till date. I write with this every day in the pharmacy. This is till date my go-to pen. It's always in my shirt in the top pocket. I love this pen because it's a very nice color. It's a Century 3776 model, and this one comes with a double broad. Actually, this is coarse or a double broad nib. I ordered a double broad of the coarse because I want sometime to sign something very fast, something very quick. I want to make a note and I want the ink to flow very quickly. So in those scenario, you want the bunch of ink comes out at the same time. You want it to write without any issue, and you want it to continue writing without stoppage. So you want a little bit of wider mouth of the nib, and that's why I ordered the coarse. The coarse is the largest mouth before you go to stub nibs. So I ordered the coarse because it keep on writing smoothly. This pen comes with a 14 karat gold nib. This gold nib is a 14 karat, and it's amazing. It's so smooth, and then it's writing it completely flawless. So this pen is amazing. I love this pen so far. I'm in love with this one. As I say, like, it's going to the intermediate now. So this pen is it cost me around $220. I think $228 plus tax and everything. So yeah, this is we are now increasing into the range, but this is my go-to pen for everyday uses. So last but not least, we will be going to the Sailors. Sailors is the most expensive pen that I bought so far, as I was starting from the newbie, like beginners, going to the intermediate, and this is the intermediate version of the pens once you upgrade yourself. So this is the Sailors, same cigar shaped, similar to the Platinum. This is cigar shaped. I bought it from the stylo.ca, and this pen comes with a 21 karat gold nib. You can see the 21 karat gold nib. The whole gold is a 21, the nib is 21 karat, and this nib is so big, but the pointing is the medium size. As I told you in the beginning, I love medium pens, and they write smoothly for me to write it down. And this is the best. When you write with this one, you feel totally different. You feel like, oh my god, it's like a smoothest thing ever that you can write with. So once you write with this fountain pens, you will never decide to go back for regular pens. Trust me, you will get used to with it. And this pens are engravable, so you can engrave whatever name you wanted to put them on. I did not engrave it because I wanted to try it for myself, and I wanted to see later on, in case if you wanted to gift someone, you can engrave them. It's a Sailor 1911 Japan black long version of this pen, so the longest pen of in the Sailor category. And this one, as I said, it's the most expensive pen I had. It's a $310. The reason being it's a brand, it's a Sailor. The second one is it has a 21 karat gold, pure gold nib. It's not plated, it's pure gold, so that's why the cost is higher. So this is all about the pens that I have. Now I'll talk about some of the ink that I have to start with. Again, in the ink, yeah, I have few more ink ordered, but few ink that I have to start with is I use the Waterman ink, Waterman Paris, because these are the very nice colored pen made by the company. I have looked at other inks too, but for the beginners I suggest to go Waterman, because the Waterman makes the Waterman makes, as I was talking, Waterman makes the best ink for the beginners. And again, if you're intermediate also, you can even use it. They're very nice colors when on the paper. When you see the red and the green and the purple, oh my goodness, the purple is the most amazing color ever that I have used. And you can use black to darken the other colors, so that's why you don't want it. You always want black with you, so you can just darken any of the colors you want. So this is about our fountain pens. I hope this video helps for any beginners out there who wants to start penmanship hobbies, and any kind of fountain pen question or ink related question. Please throw it in the comment, like, follow, subscribe our channels, and we will try to answer any of your question. Peace out.